Hi everybody, I'm PhotonEM, and today I'm bringing you a new game for the channel, Survival Fountain of Youth. It's kind of a new game anyway, and I'm going to be giving some tips and tricks, but we're also going to go through the quest line. I have not made it through all the way through the quest line. I've made it like, I don't even know, about a half away. I have seen most of the quest line, but I haven't done it myself, most of it. Okay, so I guess I'll just do this. So we are gonna play skip intro, and we're gonna play on normal difficulty, and I highly recommend, if you're new to this, go to easy. And I have played a little bit on hard, so I'll kind of talk about that, but mostly I'm gonna be giving tips for normal and easy. I'm playing this on the tester version, which is free right now on Steam, and it's June 2022, so that's when I'm recording this. The game is it's free. In-game, they're referring to it as a demo. On Steam, it's called the tester version. And I've had it for about 3 weeks, and maybe 2 or 3, I'm not sure. They've updated it 3 times in the time that I've had it, so they're pretty actively working on it. Okay, so our first goal in the upper right, it tells you what your goals are, is to take this, which kind of gives you a little map thing. I'm going to grab this too, just for completion. What I'm not going to do is read everything. If you're new to my channel, maybe you know, this area, there's no time limit, so you can do whatever. Your health doesn't go down. I don't know if you can walk in the fire. I don't think so. But you can take your time. There's not much to do, but as you can see, look how smooth and beautiful these graphics are. I mean, it's just really, here, we'll jump. You can just walk right up onto furniture and stuff, which for the most part is pretty smooth in game. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, I do not read that stuff. Every once in a while, if it's a big deal, I'll read it, but... okay, so I can take 2 items. So, normal mode, easy mode. These are the 2 items that you want. On easy mode, you can take a third, which I would say one of these weapons, not the pistol probably, because you'll just run out of ammo, and I haven't found ammo anywhere. But one of these 3 weapons is what I would say, probably the axe, maybe the spear. So now that we've got our items, we have to jump through the window, and it says, "Are you sure?" You can't come back. On hard mode, either the backpack or the coat. I think you want the backpack, but I'll talk about why you might want the coat when you get there. I'm skipping all of this. If you want to see the intro, there's probably other stuff out there, but it is just like too much. It's like very slow. It's very slow. So, yeah, here we go. I think ultimately it's going to be narrated. In some places they have a little cutscene like that, and it's got a narrator. But at the beginning one, it doesn't. Okay, so find the pictured grotto. That was that little thing that we picked up. If you hit J, you can see your quests and any documents that are related to your quest. You can see there, and this is just other stuff you picked up. So that was that note I picked up. You can always pause and read it. And then this one, if you played the intro and tutorial, you actually pick this up. So here, I'll let you pause if you want to read the logbook, and I'll scroll down. You can pause and read the rest of it. Okay. Time does pass while you have that window open. So the first thing we're going to do, actually let's see here. Well, we'll go ahead and make a weapon first, but I'll probably just drop those coconuts for a sec. So if you hit tab goes to your inventory, and then if you click on something, you can press F to see what you can craft out of it. So we're just going to make a stone axe. And I'm going to click on this other stuff so it stops blinking at me. But now, here's the next big tip. Okay, so this ship box has food in it. But, so part of what we need to do is get our health back up. On the bottom left, it shows your health and stuff. You can swim out here, and there's another box. A lot of people don't know about this box. And you can pick up these starfish and eat them. And starfish have a lot of... Okay, up here is how you replenish your air. Duh. Starfish have both food and water points. The sea urchin, I'll show you that in just a second. Next big tip, at the bottom there it has, there's an apple in this box. It has my lungs, which is where I'm running out of air. And then there's another bar below that. That's my stamina. If your stamina runs out while you're swimming, you will start to drown. So keep that in mind. Okay, so if we go here to sea urchin, we can make caviar. You can't do anything else with sea urchin, so definitely use your sea urchin to make caviar out of your starfish first, because caviar is worth more. 6 food, 6 water for starfish, 12 food, 7 water for caviar. But I think I'm going to eat this first so I don't get sick. So down here it shows how much food it'll restore and how much water it will restore. And then the apple restores a lot of water. So we still need to eat a little bit more. We need to get up above, I think it's 80 for each. Let's see what happens. And we'll get something called natural recovery, but it's not giving it to me for some reason. I actually think it's bugged because I know this is enough. Oops, did I eat the starfish instead of the caviar? That's kind of weird that I did that. So I don't want to eat this now because it'll put me over as far as food goes. I don't want to waste. I only had 11. I was down 11 food and the caviar's worth 12. Okay, so now we can pick these up. So I kind of debate, I go back and forth. I think we'll build a bed right here on the shoreline. You don't need these. If you play the tutorial, pick up these yellow leaves. You do need them. But outside the tutorial, you don't. They're only used for making beacons, which is something we don't need. So right up this hill here, we can gather some more sticks. A little pet peeve of mine is when sticks and stones are hard to find in games. Because when are sticks and stones ever hard to find? I live in a city. It's a fairly large-ish city. I live in an apartment building. And I could easily walk outside and find a stick and a stone within, like a minute. So I'm out here in the wilderness. It should be easy. Anyway, right up from your starting area, which is right there, there's these bushes that have sticks on them. They will hurt you. I'll show you when we go back down there. And then a little bit further up, there's stones here. These are regular stones. Do I want them all? Sure. And this is a massive stone. I'm actually going to craft the massive stone into this stone axe blade right now because the massive stone is too heavy to carry. And then I guess I could think about dropping some stuff, but... Okay, and then right up here, see right there? There's a resource called long sticks. And you need long sticks to build a lot of stuff. I'm just kind of debating in my head whether we want to get long sticks right now. And then over this way, well, all throughout the jungle area over here, there are trees that grow vines on them, and the vines are made into ropes. And I think what we're going to do is sleep here tonight. And did you see how it said blueprints unlocked? I'm going to show you those blueprints. And this will be why, and it'll kind of explain some of why maybe if you play on hard mode, you might want to take... sorry. I'm going to do that again. Oops. God damn it. So if you hit Q, it'll go to all the crafting stuff. And if you go to buildings, you can find a primitive bed of leaves. And we can put that right here. And then if you go over to it, place resources, and then craft. It takes 1 hour to build this. So keep that in mind. Okay, so now we're faulting. We're down 15, and this restores 12, so I'll go ahead and eat it. Okay, so if you hit tab and go to your inventory down here, it shows you what time it is. And I'm just going to go ahead and sleep. Oh, I did finally get this status here. Natural recovery. It gives you more energy while you sleep. So it's really good to have it. Also, if you're taking medicine or something, you want to get this first. The way you get it is getting your food and water up to a certain point. But it didn't used to be whatever it was I needed to get it to. It wasn't that much before. So it'll automatically have you sleep until dawn or sometimes longer. But I'll go a little bit less if I don't need it for my energy. But you use a lot of energy at the start, so... Okay, and before we go, I'm going to go get some of the rope stuff. Oh wait, here's another tip before we do. I recommend that you eat and drink in the morning. Let's just drop these off because they're heavy. Because sometimes when you eat or drink, you'll get a stomachache. You see here, indigestion chance 5%. And if we get a stomachache in the morning, that gets us, you can't recover health at night. So if we get a stomachache, wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's fine. In the morning, it gives you some time to just naturally recover from it. Before we go, I'm going to make a stone cutter. This way I have 2 weapons. I could make another axe too. But when we go over here to get the rope stuff, I'm just thinking about if we really need it. They changed the intro a little bit. It's kind of funny to ask if you really need it, because you need, like, everything. Okay, I can now eat that. I'm going to go get the rope. Okay, so we're going to go into the jungle. So it's time for some more tips. If you're playing this for the first time, play it on easy, like I said. And just assume that this is not your permanent character, that you're going to want to restart. Because if you die here in the jungle or way up in the mountains, you have to do a corpse run to get your stuff back, and it's a huge pain. So, approaching the jungle, look around for snakes and scorpions. And keep your ears open for the sounds of the other animals. We need some of these leaves. So this bird of paradise plant has fat leaves that we want. Okay, and I said I was going to show you this. So if we go to F for wide leaves, we can make clothing. We don't want clothing right now. If you go to inventory, the thing I'm wearing on my chest, 100% sun protection, wind protection, cold protection, and 15 armor and 25 rain protection. These clothes only give you sun protection, sun protection, sun, sun. So you don't need them, you already have 100% sun protection. And I mentioned you might want to take this on hard mode, because on hard mode you get so sick so fast that it might be worth taking this so that you're not constantly dealing with sunburns and being freezing cold. So it's just something to think about. And But since we're on normal, or since we did take the coat, we don't have to make that other clothing until the coat breaks down. Okay, over here there's what's called a short-eared dog. It's actually a skunk. So I'm just like trying to listen for it. But the tree with vines, you can see it easily. It's got vines wrapped all around it, so it must be further over here. These things are worth taking, these mushrooms on the sides of trees. Like I said, go slow, look for snakes, and listen for... Where is it? There's always a skunk thing over here. Also, where is my tree? I make weird faces. It's like I can't see very well. Ah, God damn it. I didn't hear it. So there's two ways to fight. One is to throw, and one is to slash. So with slashing, you can hold down the left mouse button and you can charge your weapon. And with throwing, it's the right mouse button and then you press the left one to throw it. Or you just let go of the right one to release. So this dog that I just killed has no resources on it. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they have meat or bone. There's a snake. See? Snakes are easy to kill because they don't move. Except I just fucking missed it somehow. They're not easy to kill with this. Ah! At least it didn't poison me. Okay, and then there's often scorpions at the base of trees that have stuff to harvest. But they're a lot harder to see, but we'll look around just in case. Scorpions and snakes can poison you. So, I want all of this. Okay, see, it only unlocked one blueprint. That stuff is used to make rope and only rope. Okay, so, I mean, we could go get some long sticks. We need them, so, I don't know. Or some more of those leaves. We need both. I think I'll go ahead and skip the sticks. Grab some leaves. I also left my coconut down here. Okay. Let's eat one of these. So the green coconuts give you water. If you play the tutorial, it tells you all this. And the brown ones have food and a little water. See, indigestion chance 5%. But I didn't get indigestion. So I'm kind of debating whether to carry these because I want more of those leaves. But here's one thing that you probably should do. I missed it over there. Is get the coconuts off these trees and then just drop them if you can't carry them. There's another one right over here. They do respawn. So this is one way to start the respawn process right now, even though we can't carry all these coconuts. But they don't go bad and they do respawn. So as far as the starfish, I think they do. I'm not 100% sure though. And then there's also clams on the beach. I don't know if they respawn. These clams underwater as well. Oh, they renamed them to conch. That's good. I forgot about that. The short-eared dogs used to be called skunks, which is what they are. I mean, look at them. There's one right over there. Okay, I want some more of these leaves. These leaves are needed to make medicine. So yeah, the other tip I was going to give is is. I'm not gonna... Why did it bite me if I hit it? Anyway, we need some chamomile. Chamomile cures sour stomach. Okay, so for the next quest that we're gonna get, we have to have some meat. So you can crouch and get kind of close to these crabs. Aim a little bit above them. Uncrouch. So we'll cook the crab because those skunks didn't give us any meat. Sound good? So I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well, it'll come back. I don't know. I can't remember it all. So if we go down the beach here, it'll be pretty obvious. From afar you can tell better, but that right there is that rock that's just like balanced on top of the mountain, which is in the drawing. From your starting point, it's pretty easy to see. From here, maybe not so much. There are more like starfish and stuff out here, but they're kind of a little further end, especially conches. They're a little few and far between, kinda, and you have to swim a lot to get them, and our stamina's not very good, so. Here's another coconut tree. There was a date palm at the, the red pound thing, weight symbol in the corner means that you're carrying too much to move. And the white one just means that you're encumbered. There's some more coconuts just on the beach. Okay, so find the pictured grotto. Here we go. We found it. Take the letter and check the map on the wall. Before we do that, let's get rid of our pest problem here. These things are really hard to aim at, especially if you're using the cutter. If you have the spear, there's a third one somewhere. Come on. Maybe they changed? Oh, there it is. If you have the spear, that's the best thing to use against these. But keep in mind everything takes damage when you use it. Okay, so here's where we are in the island, and this is our next objective. I don't know what these things are. I think maybe they're supposed to be living waters or potions. I'm not sure. I've been to at least one of those places, but I can't remember what exactly. Then maybe they're supposed to be clean water. We're gonna skip this. I kind of don't normally play games that are set like in the New World or I don't know, stuff like that. Conquering the New World or exploring the New World. And the reason is that they're usually kind of racist. Can I move? Okay, just barely. We'll get that rope in a second. Okay, so cook food on a campfire, craft a steamed leaf bandage, craft a wooden spear. So we can't craft a spear right now, but we can do the other things. And the first thing we'll need is a fire starter. That's another thing I guess you could get from the boat. It doesn't matter. And then we'll put some fuel on this fire and try to ignite it. And then we'll craft that. Okay, so for the quest, we had to cook some meat and make a bandage. And for our own sanity, we want to make some stomach juice, cures indigestion, and some poison. I can't, I got too much crap. We'll make this cures poison, and I actually want 2 of each if I can. Okay. We still have time on the fire, so I'll just make some more. You get a lot of tummy aches. So, what time is it? And that made it kind of late, but that's okay. Oh, what's not okay though? Let me drop some crap. I tend to keep all the fire stuff dropped over here by the fire. I usually carry 1 stick with me. Those mushrooms we picked up are tinder for fire. And then for right now, I'll just drop stuff that I don't need right this minute. I usually keep 1 stick and 1 stone so I can make a new axe or a cutter. Actually, I'm going to need to repair my axe pretty soon, so I'll just grab another cutter, a stone. You can't repair your cutter, but don't throw away the old ones because you can use them to make stone spears, or at least keep 1 of the old ones. Do I have natural recovery? Yeah. Let's sleep. Oh yeah, I can't sleep because I haven't made a bed. Okay, I need 1 more leaf to make a bed. To make an improved bed, we need long sticks. That's why I was debating getting some. You hold the shift key to sprint and you don't have to hold it down, which is really nice. Okay, so let's build another bed. And here's another thing you don't need. Leaf cape. It takes the same equipment spot as your coat. So, alright, so we're gonna sleep, and unfortunately, did we lose natural recovery? No. See how much health? I'm gonna sleep in extra just to at least get the energy. So recovered some health, but not enough. And over time, you get stronger and you'll be able to carry more. I'm just gonna clear up all this stuff here that's blinking. Oh, okay, got it. Alright, so we have 2 quests right now. One is to do some mapping, which I forgot to make charcoal for, and the other is to craft a spear. So, and then this rope that we picked up is also to do the mapping. So I think I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to do and make some charcoal. Okay. And then we'll go on to the next tip that I've got for you guys, but I'm just going to make 2 batches of charcoal, which will give me 4, and then I don't have to make it again for a while. I forgot what my next tip was going to be. Let's see, charcoal. I can't remember. It's gone. I don't carry very much food. I know where I'm going. I left a bunch of conches and I left a bunch of coconuts. So, I kind of went the wrong way, but if it's still early enough in the day, it can take a long time to make charcoal because you gotta ignite the fire like I failed the first time. See that tree right there that's really tall? That's a cartography tree, and there's at least 4 of them on this island. See, I haven't even explored the whole island yet, but there's still a lot of tips I can give you because I've done a lot of different stuff. Oh, I do remember what I was going to say. I was going to say it about half an hour ago, which is, if you're doing the demo, as far as I know, there's no limit. They haven't said this is going to expire or anything. I really recommend that you choose either. There might be a skunk over here. either to do the quests or to do like crafting and base building. So we're gonna go up there and do some mapping. I might need to turn up the volume so I can hear those skunks, because I didn't hear them before. Okay, so you just press E and it installs this rope ladder. And then after this, we'll have to make our own rope. And then up here, you want to stand kind of on the V, otherwise you slide around. You can get eggs out of that nest and feathers, but you can also fall off the branch right next to it and you'll see your person like sliding around. They actually added some stability so you don't slide as much, but if you're close to this nest, and the fish are for fishing. The worms are for fishing. There, see, I'm sliding. Don't harvest the nest while you're sliding. My guess is that you need to stand in it. You could barely see it, but I've slid right off, fell on the ground and died, so just maybe stand in the nest. And also, there are harpies that I don't know if there are any next to this nest, because I've never been attacked here, but some of them I think do, so be careful of that too. Okay, so it takes 3 hours to map. See here? And then you've got kind of a view. Your grotto is down here-ish, but this tells you where certain resources and animals hang out. So we're going to go up here and get these long sticks, and there's short-eared dogs up there. These bread fruit are also really valuable, but we're going to try to get those later. So you just go over to the rope and it puts you on it. If you aim down, then the forward key takes you down the rope. If you aim up, the forward key takes you up the rope. The backwards key takes you down the rope. So, oops. If you're having trouble getting off the rope, like I am, aim up and then go backwards. Keep an eye on the sky for harpies. I think, so, one of the recent updates that they did changed the game so there's less harpies. So, and mostly just in this is kind of like the starting area. I just saw the skunk. There it is. I threw my axe at him, but it just like went away. Little bastard. Did you see that? Okay. Now I'm going to show you something. Every few days you get a survival point. And my recommendation is the first point for normal and hard, for normal and easy, is to put it into concentration. After that, for hard, I think you just need probably resist diseases. Or resist poisons, maybe. Yeah. But for us, on normal, we're going to take that, and then you press V, and it shows you where your items are. That was very annoying. I didn't feel like I deserved to actually get bit there. Okay, so I can't harvest all of this because my axe doesn't have enough durability, so I'm just going to take 2 and then repair it. Every time you repair it, your max durability goes down, by the way. So keep that in mind. Alright, I just got level 1 gathering. So one thing I really like about this game, oops, I went to the wrong thing, character. So we just got level 1 gathering. Let me just find gathering. Reduce gathering and mining duration by 5. But on next level, we also get this, reduce chance of injury while gathering. So it isn't just that your speed gets better and better. Also, your skill at it gets better and better. Or in other words, you get other perks as you go along. And I like that a lot. It's late, but we have a lot of energy. And we don't have natural healing, so... I mean, we might get it back, but I'm just going to go sleep in the normal bed. So, I think what I was going to say earlier is, for sprinting, you just press the shift key once, you don't have to hold it down, and if you want to stop, you just stop running, like you let off the forward button, which is W, on an American keyboard, and it stops sprinting. And you don't have to wait till it's fully recharged to sprint again, but it doesn't really gain you anything unless you're really close to where you're going. Okay, I'm going to eat and drink before bed in the hope of getting natural recovery. I'm going to eat one of each coconut. But see, this one has a little bit of water and some food. Oh, I might need another brown anyway. And I did get it. If you get a stomach ache, then you don't recover anyway. So it's kind of a risk. I wonder if there was another update that I didn't notice and they tampered the... oh look, I can heal all the way. If you want to heal this final bar right here, then you take this living water that I found. Actually, I might as well... I'll wait until I get injured because it also heals you. Oops. It also heals... I'll wait until I get injured to take this because it also, heals some of your health. But on this mode and also for what we're doing, I don't need to like hoard them or save them up. Hard mode, I would definitely... Every time you die... The reason I have this is near death. Every time you die, you respawn at the nearest bed. Speaking of, and then you lose 10 off your max health. And this thing recovers 30 onto your max health. So on hard mode, I would definitely wait until I died 2 more times, or at least 1 more, before taking that. Or if you're in a desperate situation where your health is really low. Okay, so if you click on your bed, you press E, and you go to upgrade, you can upgrade your bed with long sticks. I recommend it. Because now this bed actually helps you recover your energy more quickly. Don't think it helps with the health. And again, okay, so we need to make... I was just clicking on all the stuff that's new to get rid of that yellow flashing thing, but we need to make a spear for our quest. Okay, so now our new goal is reach the small island. And that's that map we found. Oh, the approximate location of 2 water sources. I haven't been able to find that. I've been all over this mountain and I can't find it. And I haven't looked for this other one. So maybe we'll find it on this playthrough. But in the meantime, if you don't take the backpack, this is your next backpack. It adds 3 inventory slots. Otherwise you only have 5. Bed of leaves we just made, and large box. How many do we have left? 4? Okay, let's put the spear here. It's a much better weapon. I guess we'll go ahead and make a box. It's gonna be a while before we can do the next thing. Let me think about that. Let's go ahead and make a box. You don't need it. I'm not gonna make it. It really helps to clean things up. As you can see, it's a mess in here. And for this, we need a rope. So next thing we're gonna do is make some ropes. You need a lot of rope in this. So, okay, so you go out here to your palms, and we need 1 of these narrow leaves for every rope. And I have 8 ropes. So, and it doesn't hurt to have extra. You go through a ton of these leaves. So I'm gonna just harvest a little extra. And then we can go in here. And for our rope, we have 8, so we can just make 8 right now. Today's going to be more of a crafting day. Alright, now with our rope, that unlocked a whole bunch of blueprints. And this improved stone axe is what we made this blade for early on. And that's a much better weapon. When it comes to cutting down trees, I'm going to use the stone axe, if I remember to fix it. But for weapons, actually, this one's better too. Oh, no. Not the... I thought I had the cutter there still. This is what I like to have. You could have 2 spears too. The spears are a really good thrown weapon. The axe is an okay thrown weapon. These, again, are only used for beacons unless you're doing the tutorial. Then you have a quest where you have to make signal fire. Okay, so it's almost the end of the day here, but we've got a lot of energy. So I think what we're going to do is maybe chop down a tree. Oh man, look how low my food is. So to chop down a tree that has, see how if we go to E, we can harvest some yellow leaves. I don't care about the yellow leaves. So to chop it down, you can just hit G. I'm just going to make sure that I have the stone axe selected, not the axe. And then we can grab this and bring it inside, and we'll use that to make workbenches later. We need the workbenches to make a bow, to make upgraded spear, and to make a belt. The belt is really nice because you can have an extra tool equipped. So yeah. I think I need another green coconut. It's a risk every time you eat something. Water is really a problem in this game. So anyway, keep that in mind, I guess. I don't know what I was going to say. Is there another brown over here? No. Okay, so now I have indigestion, even though I have natural recovery. So I won't recover any health, but I'm not down any health. Well, yeah, I'm not picking these because they have a really high chance to make you sick, and rather than take chamomile, since I don't need to recover any health, I'm just going to sleep with a stomachache. Okay, so today we're going to go, let's drop off, we only need 1 rope, and let's see, what do I have everything that I need? So this could make our stomachache worse. There's a chance when you have a stomachache and you eat something that it gets worse. Okay, I changed my mind on those. Okay, I'm not going to bring any food. So this is my next tip. First of all, use your spear in here because there's scorpions in here. We're going to go out the back of our grotto. And there's 3 scorpion spawn points. And there's the first one right there. And I recommend picking them up as you go. The sticks will... Ah, god damn it. I thought the other one was further in. The sticks we can get on the way back. They'll just weigh us down. Okay. And then there's another scorpion point right up here. Maybe there's a potential for 4 scorpions. I think it's 3. I'm sure it's 3. Where are you? God damn it. It's gonna get on me. I know I make weird as hell faces when I'm struggling to see. And potentially there is a little glare on my glasses, so I probably should clean them. Anyway, I just pick up the dead ones because otherwise they mar my vision. So let me show you where we are. That's the cartography tree we just climbed up. That's where we spawned, right down there, or washed ashore. Those are the long sticks we just got. So we're going to go to this cartography tree over here. And right over here, there's some more long sticks. And there's, I think, 2 skunks over there. Down here, there's some chickens that make scary noises that sound like skunks. I think the only way to get the chickens is with bow and arrow, but maybe with this thrown spear. Like, we can just run at them, you'll see they just run away. I've never bothered to hunt them because there's plenty of other eggs. Oh, that is one more thing I wanted to do. I kind of want to go to this bread tree. Because bread is super valuable and I kind of wanted to show it to you. What time is it? Let's try it. So I've never really been able to make it there. It's way over here. There's one over here too, but there's a pig in the way. Oh god, I hear skunks. You can outrun the skunks. As far as I can tell, you cannot outrun the harpies, which we haven't encountered yet. But I just didn't feel like fighting them. Okay, so another tip I have. If you need resources like wide leaves, just walk along the edge of the jungle here. Grab any of those fire starters that you see and look for whatever it is you're looking for. Rope, wide leaves, whatever. In this case, hibiscus. Hibiscus cures runny nose. Right there is something that has wide leaves. The bird of paradise. There's a snake. And I did know there was going to be a skunk. There it is. At least one guarding the bread tree. See, the spear is really good. Oh, that one has meat on it. I'm not going to gather it because I can't remember what the bread tree looks like. Apparently it's this way, so maybe this is it. Yeah. Breadfruit is a real thing. Scorpion. Remember I told you last time to look for scorpions? Oh, I didn't know that you could find fruit at the base of trees. Oh, that's big, you guys. Oh. Yeah. Okay. What time is it? Okay. I think we have time to do everything. Anyway, you can just walk along here. You can use the snakes for, easy weapon training. And let's see. I'm just trying to remember where I am. This road right here leads to the Spanish camp, I believe. The Spanish camp is right in there. Not gonna go there right now. Because this plant right here gives you water, really good source of water, except that very high chance of indigestion, so it's kind of a devil's bargain there. I actually don't know what those rocks right there are, so I'm gonna go look, but it doesn't say. Oh, I must have been over here because I've been to all the rope trees, I think. It doesn't say that there's a harpy. Toadstool, good way to get indigestion. Yeah, I haven't been up on this rock right here. Oh, Jesus. There's a boar. I have not been to this tree. Okay, see that swampy area right there? That's where you get malaria. And until a couple days ago, you couldn't make the cure for malaria in the demo. You just had to die. And then, yeah, you respawn, Be careful running, by the way. You gotta know where you're going. Because the snakes are really easy to miss. They do make a noise, but if you're running, you won't hear it in time, probably. There was no way to cure malaria, so you just had to die. And then respawn with less maximum health. And they actually put the cure into the demo just because people were like, hey, you know, it just doesn't make sense either to have this in the demo, like, you know, maybe either take out malaria or unlock the cure, and they unlocked the cure. So, I do hear a snake, I think. But it could be left or right. I know there's some up here. There's also a harpy up here, so we're gonna fight our first harpy, and they are major pain. I kind of went a different route, so also I'm a little bit disoriented. Okay, these trees right here that split at the bottom and they're really fat, that is where you find big branches. So everybody struggles to find big branches. It's those trees. We can't carry them right now though, so. Where is my cartography tree? Oh, there it is. Okay, see the music just changed? In a minute we're gonna hear the harpy. Ah! Okay, I'd like to hear it like just a second before it actually hits me. See, I hit it with my spear, but it didn't kill it. Fuck. I hate fighting them in trees. I didn't see which way it went. Oh, jeez. Where? See what I mean? There. Did I hit it? Yeah, I didn't kill it though. There it is. Where's my spear? Ah. See, I took a lot of damage. If you can get to a clear area, do. Another possibility is that my spear broke. I don't see it though. Oh, I didn't leave my sticks at home. I guess it's good that I didn't, since I need another one, but... Okay, so we are going to go up here. It teleports you. I don't know if you noticed, but I put the rope on over here. And it teleports you to here. That's just, it's kind of confusing. The first time it happened to me, I got lost. Because I didn't know my way around anyway. So, just, you know, when you do the cartography trees, it teleports you to where there's kind of like a ramp up to the tree. Okay, and then it doesn't matter what direction you're facing when you map. And there. This time it unlocked more, I think because we're higher up. Current altitude 120 and the last one was 75. And I do think it's really cool that it tells you that. And see, there's another nest. And I think we just killed the mama, so... I'm not going to go to that nest right now, but I am going to go to a nest. So I can show you guys what the breadfruit is for. Oh, maybe I should have gone to that one. Because now I'm not going to have enough eggs. I thought I would only get 4 breadfruit because that's how many are on the tree. I didn't realize they fall at the bottom. We could eat a couple of them though because we're hungry. So I'm going to actually see if I can find... Oh yeah, no, I put the rope on over here. And see, it teleported me all the way around the tree. We don't need that feather. We're going to get a different feather. But let's make a spear. Yeah, just making sure it equipped it. Okay, so we're gonna go out. We came in over there, and this is what I'm saying. Just get familiar with the jungle. We're gonna go out over here. So from the cartography tree, you could see the top of our grotto. You can't see it here, but it's over there. There's a mountain here, and then this is the sort of smaller mountain our grotto is in. And we want to find there's a path in between them that basically goes back to the grotto. We're going to go that way. So I can show you. It may have been a mistake not to loot that harpy's nest, but I didn't want to fall. I'm scared of falling now. Ever since that happened to me, I have not looted one. This is a tobacco plant, and tobacco cures burns. If you're playing on hard, you're probably going to get sunburns because your clothing breaks down really quickly. And you start with no clothing, I guess. It shows your guy wearing clothing when you wash up on shore. I think he's wearing like shorts and a t-shirt, but I guess I don't remember for sure. There's lots of stones over in this area. I just passed by some, but I'm encumbered, so I'm not going to pick them up. I'm just thinking about maybe I should eat one of these. They're kind of heavy. They're a pound each. I guess it's a pound, maybe it's a kilo. This is fire starter. Where I'm going right now, we can drop off our crap and easily get back there if we're too encumbered. So, okay. So these are nettles. They will sting you. Don't brush up against them. There's some more chamomile. And there's a snake. The snakes have tails that you can loot, but the tail is not in the game yet. So here I recommend two things. One, I'm going to cook these. Oh yeah, I get the breadfruit. I'm not sure. If you're just going to cook eggs, you have to cook 2 at a time, and I don't think eggs deteriorate. Oh yeah, I've got 6 breadfruit. We're going to do this. I don't think eggs deteriorate when they're in the nest, so I'm going to leave the ones I don't need. And I'm going to take 3 feathers to make arrows. And I'm also not going to bother with the worms right now, because we probably won't fish at all. Because, as I mentioned, I think it's... Wow, what time is it? Okay. Oh, there's a skunk. I got him, but I didn't kill him. God. I'm not used to using this spear. I usually use... oh, he's gonna run away. I usually use the improved spear. We're gonna make a fire, so... Oh, our cutter is too crappy. F it. Oh, look. I don't know if that's a level 2 stomachache. Yeah. My stomachache got worse instead of better. So... we're gonna go back. Oh, fuck. I didn't know there were 2. Where'd he go? Now let's look. See? My spear is almost dead from killing 3 things. The snake and 2 dogs. To me, that's a little much. Like, that's ridiculous. Let's take one of these and, this is supposed to make it so that it can't get worse. Let's see if that applies to eating. I don't think it does. We'll eat all of that. Okay, it didn't get worse. I mean, but there's no guarantee that that would have made it worse, so. Okay, so now we have natural recovery. And we don't have a stomachache, so. I'm going to sleep a little extra. Oh, it's not going to help me recover more health. So I won't. Now I could just take the living water right now, but I don't feel like it. Okay, so let's pick up some tinder and make a fire. Okay, be careful. Long sticks, you don't want to waste those. We want small sticks. What was I gonna... What am I burning? Oh, yeah, I remember. See, it failed. Oh my god. So we just spent 3 hours trying to make a fire. Okay, look at this baked cake. Let's just make one. Oh no, okay. Well, how many can we make with this fire? We don't have enough actual fire to make them all, so... Okay. How many can we make? Okay. We don't have enough fire to make the last one. But look, they give you 20 food and 5 health regeneration for 30 minutes. I don't know, if you eat 2, does it give you 10? Yeah, it does. That's good. And then maybe I'll get some water, just eat that. We can eat this or cook it. I should have harvested that last egg. So we're gonna go now. First of all, first tip, extinguish your fire. Oh, I did have another. I could have cooked another one. I did have another stick. Second tip is, once your spindle here wears down, go into crafting, tools, fire start, make a bow spindle. I'll show you next time. Those will be for next time. I'll show you where to get the tree bark. It's all over the place. It's easy to get, but I'll show it to you. But make this the next time around. It makes the fire starting... I don't know if it's actually faster or just more likely, but either way, that's a big deal. So I definitely recommend that you do that. Until then, I'm Photon Like, comment, subscribe, kill scorpions, and I'll see you next time.